Shalom, shalom. First off, I want to start by giving all the glory, the infinite praise and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who do rule and teach well in this tabernacle of David. All right, shalom to you, Akim out there that's pushing his truth in all sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and giving diligence to make your call and election sure. All right, shalom. It's your brother Hasham from the Great Millstone Savannah Camp, back with another lesson. All right, and I was inspired to do this lesson based on the video I had seen the brother in South Carolina, the elder brother in South Carolina do Salakia. There was a video of basically he was talking about how these Edomites are wiser than Daniel, or wiser than Jake, really, in this generation. All right, and specifically there was a video where they had these Jakes taking pictures with Joe Biden and basically begging Joe Biden to save them. And that's contrary to the scriptures, man. Hey, that's basically giving worship to a devil, praying to an idol. Just wicked, man. All right, and this is I'm gonna bring out some precepts. I don't mean for this to be a long lesson, but because hey, man, if you don't have it by now, man, hey, like the elders say, they believe the elect is sealed. Of course, there's gonna be more believers to come, but a lot of this stuff, man, if you can't get it, then you're probably not gonna get it. You might be a 2/3. All right, but this is Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit." And what is the spirit of Yahweh, man? The spirit of prophecy. The spirit of the spirit of Israel. All right. It's not the spirit of voting and of Edomites. And I'm gonna get this the etymology of the word vote, because a lot of people are still trying to now that they have marched and that bullshit is over, they want to tell you to hit the polls or whatever, not actually learning, right? All right. Hey, the scripture says that the things of aforetime was written for our learning, man. We're not supposed to be voting for these damn devils, man. That's like voting for the Pharaoh, who brought holy hell down on the Israelites. That's like voting for these damn different Roman kings who would then go and abolish all of the laws of the Most High. All right. But this is vote from the mid-15th century. It says a formal expression of one's wish or choice with regard to a proposal, a candidate. All right, it says a vow, a wish, a promise to a God. And that's the one that I wanted to focus on, man. All right. A lot of people, when Jake said, save us, that's not who we're supposed to be looking to save us, man. That's not who we're supposed to be looking to save us. All right, and that's a promise to a God, man. You going to hit the polls and saying that, hey, this different Edomite is going to save us, because this other Edomite is tripping, what is that? What is that going to get you? Just going to get you another foot up your ass, man. Excuse my language. All right, this is Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 17. It says, "As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us." Right. You know, these Jakes, talking about early voting and how it's important, man. Let me tell you, you're in for a rude awakening, man, because we've been trying to vote for upwards of 60, 70 years, and nothing has changed, man. Jake's still getting shot down in the streets. We're still the last hired and the first fired, you know. Hey, it's still all out hell, you know. It's still hell for us, man, especially for the Israelite man, all right? You black, Native American, and Hispanic men. It's hell in this society, man, all right? You come home to your enemy and you go to work with your enemy, man. You know? And you people think that your enemy is going to save you out of his own the captivity that was built for us by Yahweh. First of all, you know, this whole kingdom was built as a jails, you know, so to speak. And the person who built it is the only person that can deliver us out of it, man. All right, and that's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. It says, verse 18, they hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. And what's going on right now? You know, what are they protesting? You know, they're protesting this very thing, man. Being, the Israelite man being hunted. It says, our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. Our persecutors are swifter than eagles and than the eagles of heaven. They pursue us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness. Right. You know, we were coming out of Egypt. Some of these very same people who are out there protesting with you, or who you want as your damn elected officials, were some of the same people that pursued us when we came out of captivity in Egypt, man. They tried to basically plot on our downfall while we were coming out of a vicious captivity, man. All right. It says, the breath of our nostrils, the anointed of Yahweh, was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the heathen. And that's what's going on right now, man. A lot of you people are living in the shadow of Egypt, you know, and you're trusting in his system. You know, his system is like a shadow. All right. And I'm going to keep reading this in Isaiah chapter 30. All right. It says, woe to the rebellious children, said Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. Right? These different officials. You're asking Joe Biden to save you, to help you, man. You know, when he's a damn devil, man. You know, he's a pedophile. You know, probably a Satanist. You know, and you don't even know what you're asking for, man. You know, it says, and that trust in the shadow of Egypt. Right, and I go into this all the time, man. What is a shadow? It's something that's not there. It's not real. You know, it's light being casted off an object. You know, and it's not there, man. It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Right, and before all this martial law, you know, before all this, you know, when we used to tell people that martial law was coming, that they were going to use the military. Or that the military was gonna fall by the hands of Russia. You know, what did these people say? Oh man, we ain't gonna lose. You know, we got the most powerful army in the world. You know, what's happening now? You know, now we're under martial law. You know, some of these states are under martial law, and the shadow of Egypt is your confusion. Now you're like, oh, we don't have any rights. You know, the military is enforcing curfew. This military that we had our trust in, you know, that we didn't think can be used against us. Yeah, man. Now Trump is deeming you citizens terrorists. You know, he's deeming you a threat to the nation. And wait till that coronavirus spikes, man. You know, he gonna be using the military to round you niggas up, man. You know, especially you blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics, man. You know, you don't even understand that you are in a time of Jacob's trouble, man. You know. Salakia. Let me yeah, man. Get that Jacob's trouble. All right, this is Jeremiah 30:7. It says, "Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." Salakia. You know, hey, and this is the time that we're living in, man. This is the time of Jacob's trouble. You know, a lot of these protests were set up, of course, by Asian provocateurs, and they're gonna use this to bring down martial law on you Jakes, man. You know, because a lot of this stuff is happening in inner cities, man, where the population of blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics are heavy, you know, and they're gonna come after you, man, because they know they have but a short time, man. You know, these devils know they have but a short time, man. You know, hey, so the scripture says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon," man. You know, that's what we're supposed to be doing, and stop trusting in your voting. You know, that's a system. Stop trusting in the police. Stop trusting in the military. Stop trusting in this country, man. This country is built upon blood, man. You know, and it'll never be right, man. The people who are running it are never gonna be who you want them to be, man. Righteous. You know, they're unjust. The Lord set them up to be that way, man, so that you can see what the unjust rulership looks like. You know, hey, but the scripture says he shall be saved out of it, man. That's the blessing, man. All right, so hopefully this lesson was edifying. I'm going to end off by giving all the glory, the infinite praise, and honor unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule and teach well in this tabernacle of David. All right, shalom, shalom.